individuals online take things people say and completely twist them around just because they don't like their original opinions, and crappy companies love to respond to outrage when they think they've got the right take. And now NickMercs, an extremely popular FPS streamer, has been canceled by Call of Duty over a very simple statement he made where he voiced his opinions on how schools teach young children about the LGBT, and it should ultimately be up to the parent. It should be the parent's decision on when that happens in the child's life. I have a few different things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon or a supporter via YouTube memberships. Now, this is all brand new. Call of Duty only just recently responded, but let's start off with this Dexerto article. It says NickMercs under fire for, in quotes, anti-LGBTQ plus comment about Pride Month in schools. This is what a lot of people on social media are saying. People love to twist other individuals' statements, and a lot of people are twisting what he said and are completely ignoring the fact that he clarified his stance. But it says on June 7th, a tweet went viral showing a large brawl outside of a school. It's widely reported that the incident was caused by a school board decision to acknowledge June as Pride Month, and the brawl resulted in 3 arrests. Now, he wasn't specifically commenting on the brawl itself, and he wasn't rooting it on and saying, yeah, people, should fight over this. But he did talk about the broader issue as to why the incident started, which was the school board decision to acknowledge June as Pride Month. An esports casting legend commented that the fight had taken place not far from where he used to live, and that Americans are in a sad place right now. Let people love who they love and live your own life. And NickMercs actually responded to this. Now, he didn't respond in an awful, disgusting way, right? He made a very simple statement about the initial situation and, again, what they were, arguing over. He said they should leave the children alone. That's the real issue. That is all that he initially said. A very simple statement, one that a lot of people agreed with. I mean, at the time, it had 5.9k likes, 4 million views. A lot of people did generally agree with what he said. And then he actually went on to clarify his statement after the backlash started. He didn't apologize, though. He actually went on to talk about it just very quickly in a live stream. He wanted to give everyone an update, and he has since responded to the backlash, clarifying that he, of course, did not intend to upset anyone, and that he is particularly sensitive of the issue due to the recent birth of his child, and he added that he stands by his tweet, and ultimately, this got him canceled by Call of Duty. So yes, he later explained that just as a parent, him and his wife want to teach their child about LGBTQ. He doesn't want this topic to be taught by a public school, and he doesn't think that it's a teacher or a school's job to do this. And I think that his statement was great because, yes, it should be a parent's job to be a parent, to decide what is best for their young child. That is never something that should be questioned, right? If a parent isn't the one deciding what life lessons their child should learn, it shouldn't be up to a teacher or to a school. But now, of course, he has been canceled over it. Charlie Intel, a very popular Call of Duty news Twitter account, had posted about it, and they responded saying, due to recent events, we have removed the NickMercs operator bundle from the Modern Warfare 2 and Zone store. We are focused on celebrating Pride with our employees and our community, and now there are thousands of people on social media calling for Call of Duty boycotts over this. They decided to ultimately butt their heads into this situation and decide, you know what, we are going to stand up for our community members and we're gonna get rid of this person. Now, he hasn't been banned from any games. He hasn't been banned from Call of Duty as far as we know, but this is still major because he did have an operator skin in the game that you could purchase for, I'm guessing, like $15 or $20 and get a lot of like, skins, merchandise that surrounds him and his personality. And bringing Call of Duty and Blizzard into this, this is awful on so many levels because it shouldn't be the decision of a company, just like it shouldn't be the decision of a school to determine what is the right course of action here. It's the right of a parent to say that, kids should learn something or they shouldn't be taught something, and when or if it should be taught to them. Apparently, Call of Duty doesn't believe in parental rights. On top of Call of Duty, shouldn't be celebrating with their employees or fans at all because ultimately they're a company. This is a political statement and they shouldn't be making political statements. I've had to talk about Blizzard a lot on the channel, from scummy monetization practices to simply not listening to their fan base to doing things like this. And they're doing it because they think it's going to make them look stunning and brave and ultimately lead to more sales during Pride Month, but it's not like they actually care. The higher ups at the company don't care. They just want to make money, and then some of the lower individuals on the food chain do view it as, wow, we need to protect the message, but most people at this company are not like that. It is ridiculous how companies think that they are in the right all of the time. Just because a person doesn't want to march in the street and be a hashtag ally doesn't mean that they hate you or would stop you from doing anything you want as an adult, and that's how people act. We have created a bizarro world where if you aren't someone's ally, you're their enemy, which is just an awful way to go about life, and that is how there are a lot of people responding in this thread. There are quite a lot of, larger streamers going after NickMercs, saying that he should be canceled and ultimately being happy that Call of Duty decided to make this statement, but they are facing massive backlash. I mean, the Call of Duty tweet has 18.5 million views at this point. And there are thousands of responses of people saying what you have done is terrible and you should not be doing this. I mean, even content creators like Dr. Disrespect went on their streams today and uninstalled Call of Duty. He said unless they apologize or reinstate the NickMercs bundle that he won't be playing the game. And a lot of people are sharing his sentiment. I've even seen some absolutely terrible articles be posted online, like this one from The Gamer. I hate The Gamer. I talk about them all the time. They never have a good take, but they said NickMercs is an embarrassment to the Apex Legends community. This whole entire article is just a straw man. It is defaming him. They are trying to rebut an argument that he didn't even make. He didn't say anything about gay people all being the P word, but their entire argument in this is based on referring to the LGBTQ plus people are the P word, which he did not do. There are some people who think that that's what he meant, but he was just talking about the fact that LGBTQ lifestyles, choices should not be, shown to younger children. And he did specify younger. He's not talking about like high school aged kids who already, have made their life decisions. He's talking about like kindergarten to 3rd or 4th grade. He was talking about school systems and what they teach to these individuals. He specified and clarified, so there argument is an outright lie or a straw man, they are bringing up a topic he wasn't even referring to. And one more thing that I have seen throughout all of these threads, a lot of the people who have responded to him saying, "You're awful and I'm glad you're getting canceled," I think that it is rich. People in the comments are talking about how, oh, we have Pride Month to show acceptance to people who are different. Then why are you attacking and canceling someone for having their own unique opinion? If you're about acceptance, then accept the fact that he's got opinions even if you don't like them. This whole situation is absolutely absurd, and this is why, we fight against companies doing things like this. Call of Duty should have never butted their heads into this. They should have never given their 2 cents. Then they should have ultimately never removed the NickMercs operator bundle. He said nothing that was out of line. He did not wish any harm came upon any groups of people or any individuals. It wasn't a targeted statement towards anyone. And ultimately, he was just saying, I love my child, I want to protect my child, and I, as a parent, have rights and I should make the big decisions for them in life, not a school system or a teacher. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and of course found it important and informative, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.